Rightio, boys. Hope you're doing all fantastic. All right, we may as well begin the video. So the biggest mistake guys make is they lie to themselves about confidence. They fake the body language, right? They force the eyesight, the hunter eyes, and they force their jaws to mew so that their jawline looks good, okay? They force all of these external things, but eventually what happens is 20 minutes into social interactions, an hour into it, you can't fake it anymore. You can't force it anymore. And there are moments where you completely lose that posture that you are portraying to the world, and then your subconscious mind completely takes over. That's when you realize, oh shit, I'm overthinking. Oh shit, I'm feeling anxious. Oh shit, my body language, I gotta fix it again. Your subconscious mind, your body language more specifically, will always reset to your subconscious mind. So in this video, I've prepared like a little guide. It's a very actionable guide that you can take action on today on how to actually convince your subconscious mind into confidence on command. I'm not even lying. This is exactly what I did before starting this video. I've been meditating for 40 days and I use this every single day. Okay, so this isn't some chat GPT shit. It's actually practical. So let's get straight into it without wasting any more time. Before we do though, the most important thing you need to realize is emotion is the key. Emotion. You need to feel. Emotion is absolutely the key to this practice. It might sound gay, but trust me, when you do this, I guarantee you will genuinely feel confident. So I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's jump straight into it, okay? But remember, emotion is the key, okay? So in order to start this practice, what you might do practically is before you go out to the club, let's say, or before you go outside to meet a girl, or before you go out on your, with your girlfriend, with your date, whatever. Now, I don't teach dating, okay? I don't teach dating tactics, any of that stuff. I'm personally a religious person myself. I believe in marriage. Unfortunately, I have slept with people in the past, and honestly, I do feel a bit of shame and guilt about that because of my religion. So all that to say, I'm trying to get married, okay? So I'm using this technique, these little things, mindset, belief systems, change my mindset, belief system, get married and have a beautiful marriage and relationship, okay? That's what I preach. I don't preach about sleeping around, all that shit. Okay, but essentially you might do this before you do go out, or before you go out with your wife, before you go out with your girlfriend, before you get a promotion, or you go into an interview, or etc. and etc. Okay, where generally you don't feel very confident. So spend about 20 minutes, maybe 10 minutes before you go outside and do these things and rewire your subconscious mind. And this is how you're going to do it. So the first 5 steps. Firstly, get into relaxation through meditation. Ideally, you already want to be relaxed throughout the day. So that means you're not consuming content, you're not frying your dopamine receptors, you're not doing bad habits, you're not stimulating your nervous system, etc. and etc. Okay, ideally. If you can't do that, just get into relaxation through meditation right now. So you might sit down on your chair, just in a place where you're comfortable, and just essentially what you do, it's as simple as noticing how your breath feels on your nose and paying attention to that and nothing else. And eventually, as you're paying attention to how the breath feels in your nose and out your nose, your mind will wander and you will think about other things, and that's totally fine. All you do is just bring your attention back to your nose and how it feels when you breathe in and when you breathe out. Now, do this for about 3 to 7 minutes, okay? So now you'll be in you're sitting down, your eyes are closed, and you're just noticing your breath, and just do this for about a few minutes. And once you'll notice about it after a few minutes, you feel quite relaxed, okay? And once you feel relaxed enough, this is when you can begin again. Keep your eyes closed for the rest of the practice, okay? So essentially what we're going to do is I'm going to use the example of going out on your first date, okay? So we're going to bring up the fact that you want to be confident in your mind, okay? And, you've got a first date coming up. You do want to be confident. You want it to go well. You want to be the confident guy. Amazing. So I'm going to bring this up in my mind as I'm still relaxed. And always remember, just stay relaxed, okay? Then in my mind, I'm going to visualize through imagination myself in this case, with a positive outcome where you were confident, okay? And what's important is a positive outcome. So you're going to create one mental movie. So let me just write this down. Create one mental movie. And a mental movie is just a scene that you play in your mind through imagination where a positive outcome happens. And what this is, for example, in my example that I've given you, I'm going to go on a first date. I might picture myself at the end of the date kissing the girl and her looking at me and being like really, really liking me. And I'm feeling like the man. Okay, that's what I'll picture. I'll picture the outcome, not the process, not the journey, at the outcome that we want. So if you're going for a promotion, what you will do right now is imagine in your mind shaking your boss's hand after he says you've got the promotion. Congratulations, and how do you feel? Okay, so create this imagination, create this mental movie where you were confident, and then make this image as real as possible through imagination and feel the emotions associated with that mental movie / outcome. Okay. So that's very important. Make this image as real as possible through imagination. You might start to notice the table, notice how you feel, etc., and then feel the emotions associated with that mental movie / outcome. You might even ask while you're doing this practice quietly to your subconscious mind, how would I feel if I achieved X outcome? How would I feel if the date went incredibly well, we kissed, and she was looking forward to the next date? Ask that to your subconscious mind, and it will start to produce those feelings. Congratulations. The way you'll know this is working is if your emotions are changing real time. Now, what might happen at this stage is chances are you'll start to feel a bit of anxiety. Maybe you start to feel imposter syndrome, guilt, or even discomfort when you bring up this image. Essentially, your subconscious mind is like, nah, bro, you're capping. Like, I don't believe you. It's not going to go well. The reason it's saying that is because those belief systems have been in there longer than what you're doing right now. Okay? So chances are these emotions will come up because you don't really believe the image that you're creating. You don't really believe that you're going to be confident. In this point, which is very important, okay, this is absolutely crucial when these emotions come up, what you're going to do is notice exactly where those emotions are. Chances are they're in your stomach, they're up here, or they're in your throat. Your throat might start closing up, okay? Just notice that. Again, your eyes are closed, you pictured this mental movie, this outcome, it was going well, positive emotions, and then you started to feel a bit anxious. You started to feel like, oh no, I don't really believe it. That's the moment you notice, oh shit, where am I feeling those emotions? Notice exactly where those emotions are. Guys, again, very important. And allow yourself to completely feel those emotions. Don't fight it. Don't tense up. Just let go completely and feel those emotions. This is absolutely key. Okay, this is how you deal with trauma. After a few seconds or even a few minutes, you'll notice those emotions are completely gone. And if this happens step by step, congratulations, you've dealt with trauma. Now, this might come up again in the future, and if it does, simply just do this again, and you will notice after a while, sometimes for some people, it doesn't take that long because the belief system hasn't existed for that long. But for some others, it will take a bit longer, and that's totally fine. But after a while, you'll notice those emotions, those anxieties, that belief system doesn't come up anymore. Okay? So that's how you will know after a few seconds or a minute. Once the emotions are completely gone, you'll notice they're not there anymore. Amazing. You've dealt with it. Now, we're going to continue again with the visualization. You're in your meditation. You're still doing this, right? Your eyes are closed. Now we're going to continue with your visualization, and notice again, you don't feel those same negative emotions. Then go ahead and bring back up that mental movie of that outcome. Make the visualization again as real as possible, like it's happening right now. And exactly like we did with the negative emotions and how we dealt with that, we're going to do the same with the positive emotions. You're going to start to feel them. You're going to notice where it feels. You're going to feel the freedom, the security, the abundance, the love, the masculinity, the pride that you have for yourself, the love that you have for yourself. And again, if you can just ask your subconscious mind as you bring up this mental movie, and you like imagine it like it's happening right now, just ask yourself, how would I feel when I achieve X outcome? How would I feel if the date went really well? And you'll start to feel those. And now you'll notice not only is there less resistance, okay, during this time, not only is there less resistance now, but you also start to believe it. And you also start to genuinely feel like it's happened right now. And that's the key, guys. You need to feel like it's happened right now, in this second, not tomorrow, not later, not 10 seconds later, right now. Again, like we did with negative emotions, allow yourself to completely feel the positive emotions. And during this time, you can also repeat positive self-affirmations, and they will be easily accepted by the subconscious mind, because now you're in a deep meditative state and you're in a deep state of emotional vulnerability. Because you're feeling all these emotions, and because your subconscious mind thinks it's happening real time, this image that you have, it's more susceptible and welcoming towards self-affirmations. So you might repeat to yourself, I am confident. Fuck yeah, I am confident. You know, I am this guy. I am this guy. And I guarantee you, believe me, the way you'll know how this works is as you repeat these self-affirmations, if your emotions change and you genuinely start to believe them, that's how you know this shit is working. Okay? And that's it. Congratulations. Now you can keep practicing this visualization for a few minutes longer, and then you can stop. But the key important thing again is your emotions. You will know this exercise worked through how you feel. If you were feeling okay, and by the end of this exercise, you genuinely felt incredible, like your emotions were incredible, you felt so confident, congratulations, it has worked. Abuse this, share this with your friends, like do this every single moment before, when you start the day, before you go to bed, and before you're about to do something that's a bit scary or a bit, anxious for you, etc. etc. Hope this has been valuable. If it has, please, if you can drop a like, that'd be very, very appreciated. Drop a comment, subscribe, all that. It really helps the channel and algorithm and whatnot. That's it. And furthermore, actually, if you want to take it to the next level, join the school community. I have a school community. You can join it, talk to me, and etc. and etc. And yeah, I'll see you next time, man.